Hi there, my name is Amy Cole. I'm currently with Jeunesse Global, but I haven't always been here. I was with another company previously. I've been in this industry nearly 9 years, so I've got a lot of experience. I have met a lot of people along the way. I've met a lot of great leaders and a lot of other leaders. Let's just leave it at that. So I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot, I've experienced a lot, and I want to share that with you. But I do ask you to watch this video until the very end because I do have a great offer for you at the very end of this video. So please watch it till the end. So I want to kind of explain to you some of my whys and how your whys will change throughout your business, throughout the years. My initial why is quite a funny story. I started with Leah Sophia and I loved that business. I had that business for 8 years. I was very successful with it. I had an incredible leader, Debbie Rakovich, who, if anybody knows her, she is phenomenal. I aim to be like her. She is just an incredible, incredible mentor. Anyhow, how I stumbled across this was I was really tired and I had 3 children, very young children. I had 2 toddlers and a baby, and I was so tired and I had this crazy dream of the Wiggles. If you guys know who the Wiggles are, I had this dream that I was in a local mall here in a furniture store with Greg Wiggle. He was the yellow Wiggle, and I always say he was the cutest one, and I thought he was the best singer as well. So anyhow, I had a dream that Greg Wiggle was my boyfriend and we were kissing in a furniture store in our local mall. How weird is that? So I go and share this with my friends and they are cracking up and they're like, girl, you need to get out of the house. You need to get away from all those babies and be with some adults for a while because obviously you're around them too much and you're not around adults at all. So I'm like, fine. So they said, we're going to pick you up. We're taking you to somebody's party. Your husband's going to watch the kids and you're going to have some cocktails and hopefully you'll dream about something else. So I go to this party with them. It happened to be a Leah Sophia party. So I go to this party and I'm sitting there having some drinks and eating some great adult food. It was wonderful. And I had some great adult company. And we had such a good time. We had so much fun trying on all this beautiful jewelry. I hadn't worn jewelry in many years because when you have 3 children, bang, 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 well, you don't wear a lot of jewelry because the babies are pulling on the earrings and all that stuff. So I'm trying on all this great jewelry, having so much fun. And then I saw how much this hostess was about to get in free jewelry and all the perks that she was going to get. So I'm like, I think I want to do that. I'll do a party. So I said, I'm going to host a party. And this happened to be in July. So I said, however, because I always think things through, there's always a reason for everything that I do. I don't want to do my party this summer. I want to do it in October, kind of mid to later October, because I want to get everybody when they're just starting all their holiday shopping. And I want to do the invitations myself. And then the rep is like, oh, no, 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 we have to do it within 3 to 4 weeks. And I have to do your invitations. And I'm like, well, then I'm not doing it because I'm kind of a control freak and I want to do it all myself because I know how I want it to be. And I have to have a lot of people there because I want to get a lot of free jewelry just like my friend got. So anyhow, I invited big. I invited so many people. I had such a huge party at my house. And this was back in the day, remember, when everybody was doing parties. And Leah Sophia was one of the few jewelry companies out there that people were having parties with. So I had my party in October. I had probably 2,000 people there. It was great. We had so many people. I got so much free jewelry. I think I got $600-700 in free jewelry. It was just fantastic. So then I had all these people book parties off mine. So I then, of course, went to all their parties and I spent the same amount of money, $100 at everybody's party, got 3 things at every party, was having so much fun. And then I realized that if I wore this white V-neck shirt, that every piece of jewelry would look great with this white shirt. Everything would look really well. So at every party, now I'm wearing my Leah Sophia shirt. So as I'm there, the rep is kind of standing back watching me, kind of letting me run her party, realizing that, oh my God, this girl is pretty much doing my job for me. So all my friends are like, why don't you do this? You're pretty much running the party for her. Do you know how much money she just made at this party? You could have made that. These are all your friends. So I waited. I called her, asked her a million questions. She was a great, great upline. Her name was Hayel, and she was fantastic. So I then realized that, you know what, these guys are right. So I kept asking question after question, day after day after day for many, many weeks. I don't jump into anything willy nilly. I do a lot of research. I want to make sure this is going to be a for sure thing for me because I don't have time to waste my time. So I found out what my commission would be. I found out how many parties I would need to have, what I needed to do, what the investment was and everything, how my upline was, what kind of team she was and in Debbie Rakovich's team. Can't ask for a better team than that. So I jumped on board and I did really well. I earned trips every year. I had great jewelry. I wore my jewelry out. I trained my team to do what they needed to do to be successful. I trained them to make sure that they were able to book parties. And we had a fantastic run for a very, very long time. Then all these other businesses started showing up. All these other jewelry companies started showing up. These bag companies, purse companies. I mean, it just became so saturated, this home party thing, that I found that in my 5th and 6th year, things kind of started to go on a decline as far as people booking parties. I still was able to, earn my trips and all that great extra perks, which was wonderful. I loved it. But I did see a big shift in this. Things were changing. Facebook was becoming really the place that you wanted to share your business, and that's how you could sell your business. So as things started to go a little bit downhill slowly with Leah Sophia, we all know what happened. They ended up closing their doors at the end of December 2014. So when that happened, big surprise, we knew things were changing, but we had no idea that they were going to shut their doors to all of us distributors. We had no idea this was going to happen. So then I started looking for the next thing. So I'm looking around, looking at other jewelry companies, of course, because that's what I had done for so long. And I'm looking at nail companies because I love my nails. And I'm looking at a lot of other things, Pampered Chef and Tastefully Simple and the candles, Love Scentsy Candles and all those other candle companies. But just nothing really excited me the way Leah Sophia did. It needed to excite me. I needed to love the product so much because I truly believe that if you love the ice so much, you could sell the ice to an Eskimo. It is so true. You've got to love it that much. You've got to find that one thing that whenever you talk about it, you're so excited. And then people get excited just listening to you. They want to know more. So I knew that I had to get super excited. So then I stumbled across that crazy 2-minute video that Janess has with the Instantly Ageless. And I kept going back and I watched it over and over and over. And I thought, dang, I hate my under eye bags. I got to get me some of that. But then I went back and looked at the jewelry and the candles and the nails and the makeup and all that other stuff. And I kept going back and watching that 2-minute video over and over and over. Probably 12 times after watching that video, I thought, this is strange. I'm kind of obsessed with this 2-minute video, this 2-minute thingy that everybody is talking about. That is everybody's obsession. So I thought, I got to get me some of this stuff. I've got to try it because if this stuff really works, dang, I'm just going to sell the crap out of this Instantly Ageless because who wouldn't want it? Who wouldn't want to get rid of their under eye bags or their smile lines or the 11 lines or their crow's feet? Or, if they've got a pimple that is so big and swollen on their face and they don't want to go to school or they don't want to go to work because it's so swollen, and they put this stuff on and it just literally shrinks down at warp speed. Who's not going to want that? So I ordered some and I'm checking my mail every day and I'm so excited. I finally get it. And then I get out my phone. I happen to have a crappy phone at the time, but I got my phone out, and because my camera didn't work to do the selfie, I had to shoot the video into the mirror in my powder room. So I have my phone taped to my towel holder in my bathroom. So I zoom it in and I'm getting my under eye bags in all their glory because this is the one time that you want your flaws to show big time. So I shoot my video, put on the Instantly Ageless, and you see my under eye bags disappear within 1 minute. You can go see that on my business page. So my under eye bags disappeared in 1 minute. I could not believe it. You could see the shock in my face as I was shooting that video. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. It actually works. It was really funny. So as soon as I shot that video, I sat down at my computer. I signed up with Janess that minute. Then I posted that video on my Facebook page, and it was at 5 p.m. on January 15th. My Facebook page just blew up. I could not believe what had just happened. Everybody was ordering the Instantly Ageless by the tube, by the box. People wanted to sign up to get it at wholesale, and some people even wanted to sign up to sell it that night with me. It was hysterical. I've never seen anything like it. When I was with Leah Sophia, we had to do parties. That was the one way that you were in front of people. That was really the only way that you could a lot easier recruit people and get people to do what you do. And you wanted to make sure that you were duplicatable. You didn't want, your whole spiel and everything that you did and your whole setup to look like something that someone else, oh my God, I could never do that. I could never have a display that looked like that. I could never, you want to make sure you're duplicatable. So, but you have to have the parties. People weren't doing parties anymore. So I knew when I was looking for my next gig, it kind of had to be something where I didn't have to go do parties because people are so partied out these days and they don't have time. We have less time than we've ever had before. So it had to be something that I could do strictly with social media. So once I got this and I loved it and I saw what happened that night, I realized this was a sure thing. This was something that was going to just explode, and I had so much fun. And I was able to sell the crap out of the Instantly Ageless. I loved it. I use it every day still. I love it, and I still sell it every day. So then I'm thinking, if this Instantly Ageless works so good, I'm going to try all these other products that I got. So then I started using the Luminous Serum. I mean, seriously, my face glows. My skin has never looked so good. And never in my life did I ever have anybody compliment me on my skin until now. I've been using the Luminous Serum every day. It is my daily regimen. I will never forget to use my serum. It is just fantastic. So now I'm having people compliment me all the time on my skin. Never did I have that happen before. So then I start using the Zen products. And I've lost 23 pounds on the Zen products. So, and that is actually my biggest seller of Jeunesse is my Zen products because so many people, especially in my age group, I'm 48 going on 49, we have weight problems. A lot of us women have had babies and sometimes our spouses gain the weight with us when we have babies. My husband's used the Zen. He's also lost over 20 pounds. So what I found that so many people in my age group with our metabolism that just kind of went down the tank, we need this stuff. And it really craves or curbs our cravings. We don't really want those pasta meals and the chips and the breads and all that stuff. It takes that away. And that's our biggest problem. We can be disciplined only so much because when your body is naturally craving that stuff, not much you can do about it except go and grab that loaf of bread or that bag of chips or whatever. But with our products, it totally takes that away. And it is the miracle that we have all been looking for, especially in our age range. So that is my biggest seller. What I have found with Jeunesse is I have been able to build my team. You see all this stuff on my wall behind me. If I could turn my camera up, it goes up to the ceiling. This is how I keep track of everybody who has joined my team and who has joined their team and who has joined their team and so on. I am way behind. I do have to go and update that wall. But what it is each page is a project 2x2. So I have myself at the top and then two people and then their people that they sign up. So for every one of those, I can track where everybody is in their businesses and how I can help each person build their businesses. Because what I do now is I help my team build their teams. My team is plenty wide, and now I'm going deep. So my main focus here is to help everybody build their team. So what I do is I get on three-way calls with everybody. Daily, I'm on these three-way calls because what happens truly is all I do is I'm sharing my stories that I'm telling you right now. I'm sharing this story with everyone. And I'm sharing with them what Jeunesse has done for me, what my business has done for my family. With Leah Sophia, I did the same thing. This whole direct seller industry and MLM, it's really you sharing your story, your why, and what it's done for you. Like I said, with Leah Sophia, it was a miracle for me. My husband was laid off 3 times in that 8 years that I was with that company. If I did not have my direct seller business, it would not have saved us. It saved our home. It saved us in so many ways you can't even imagine. And then it showed me what I was capable of doing. Because each time he got laid off, I'm like, oh my God, I have got to book, 10 more parties this month just to help us get all our bills paid. So that's what I did. I made sure I booked 10 more parties that month. You do what you got to do when you have to do it. So if there's anything in your life that you're about to lose your house, your car broke down, you have no transportation, you need to get a car, you got medical bills, whatever it is, your kids are in sports or whatever, and you don't have any way to pay for it, whatever it is, we all have this why we're working so hard, why we're doing what we're doing. Use that why to make these things happen. Like I said, if I didn't have my Leah Sophia job, we would have been sunk. But you got to take your why and really use your why. Find your biggest why, because that's what's going to motivate you to succeed in whatever business you find. Whether it's Jeunesse, whether it's a jewelry company, whether it's Pampered Chef or Tastefully Simple or the candle companies, whatever it is, you got to find your why too. And then you got to put yourself to work. Don't think that you jumping into any direct seller business just because that leader is super successful, you're going to be successful too. It doesn't work that way. You've got to put yourself to work. And you've got to watch what that successful leader is doing and copy them. So what I like to do with my team is I like to create a program that they can copy. I do simple things, but I do them consistently. And they know how to do that. And the most important simple thing that they do is they get me on the 3-way calls with them. So I'm going to ask you this. If you're looking for something, you're not sure what it is, I invite you to try some of my products. If you're not sure what it is you want to sell, last thing I ever thought was I was going to be selling skincare and health and fitness and weight loss products. That was the last thing I ever thought. I sold jewelry. I love jewelry. So this is the last thing I ever thought I was going to sell. However, have under eye bags. You know what? There's people turning 50, every second, hundreds of thousands of people my age that need this stuff. There's more people that need this stuff than don't. So I decided to try it, and it was wonderful. And everybody wants it because nobody wants their bags, and not many people want to go under the knife, and not many people want to have Botox put in their face. This is a really nice temporary alternative with the Instantly Ageless. Then the Luminous Serum is your long-term beautiful glow with this. And I also found out that it works for varicose veins. I just started using it on my legs. I'm doing before and after pictures. I'm so excited because I hate those too. So I'm going to invite you guys, anybody who wants to try some of my products, I'm going to invite you to purchase out of my back office at wholesale. You can try something and see how it works. If you just want to try the Instantly Ageless, I'll send you some for free. You let me know and I'll send you a couple sachets. Shoot your video using it, because when it works on you and you get so excited, you're going to want to use that in your business. If you want to try some of the weight loss stuff, let me know. I'll let you buy it out of my back office at wholesale. If it's something that you truly want to do, the greatest thing that I have ever seen is this company is giving away free Instantly Ageless boxes of it. So in the month of October, if you sign up at a basic package up to the jumbo package, you get a free box of Instantly Ageless. And what happens with that box of Instantly Ageless? You go and sell the crap out of both of those boxes because you automatically get one within your package. Now you're going to get 2. Sell the crap out of that stuff. You're going to make almost all of your money back just by those 2 products. And then you have all these other products that you can try. It's a wonderful deal. And then anybody who buys the ambassador package is also going to get some free Luminous Serum 7-day samples from me. So I'm going to help you get most of your money back and then some with these smaller packages, and then at least half your money back for the ambassador package. So please, please, let's investigate these products. Let's try these products because this could be something for you. And also investigate not only the products, but the leader that is going to be standing behind you. You don't want to find a leader that is going to drop off tomorrow, drop off next month, or drop off a few months from now. You need to find someone who is in it for the long haul, who is in it to win it, not someone who is just in it dabbling, that's using it as a hobby, and not somebody who's going to be running several businesses at a time, because you cannot be successful in any one business when you're running several businesses. You need to put 100% of your energy into one business, not 2 or 3 or 4. Because what's happening is you're only putting 50% in these 2, 33% in those, only 25% in 4. So why would you join someone who is running multiple businesses? How good of a mentor are they going to be to you? How dedicated are they going to be to you in building your team? If they are helping build 4 different teams with 4 different companies, how are they going to be able to do that for you? You got to think of these things, guys, because if you need to get yourself out of some serious financial struggles, you need to do this right. You're going to be in your own business, so you need to run it seriously like a serious business owner. And that starts with interviewing the leader that you're going to sign up with, finding out about the products, get excited about the products. There's a lot of homework you got to do before you do this, guys. So make sure you do it. There's a lot of leaders out there. There may be some really successful leaders, but are they going to be the right one for you? Are they going to be the one that is, throwing the hammer down on you and making you feel like crap if you don't do what they tell you to do? Be careful of those, because they're going to just take the wind out of your sails so quickly that you're just going to want to give up right away because they're just being so mean to you. Or if you are not that person that they need you to be, if you are not as successful as they need you to be for them to warrant you getting their attention, you need to know that as well. Because there are some leaders out there that are so big, sometimes too big for their britches, and they don't give you the time of day unless you warrant their time of day. I am the kind of person where if I see you struggling and I know you need help and you're asking me for help, girl, boy, you got it. Whatever you need, you got it. I am there for you. Whatever you need, I can help map out a game plan, and we do it together. We work together. You will never have me, lighting a fire under you that you're not asking for, or telling you you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in a negative way, a way that's going to take the wind out of your sails, because that's not going to help at all. I want to be there for you. I am there for my team. I invite you to interview my team, and they'll tell you what kind of leader I am. I love what I do. I love helping people. I get more out of it than a paycheck. I get the satisfaction of knowing that I'm helping other people make their dreams come true. I'm helping other people save their homes like I saved mine so many years ago. I love to help people. That's the kind of leader that I am. So please comment below, private PM me if you think this is something that you would like to do or investigate further or just kind of pick my brain. Please do that. Please reach out to me because I am there for you. Please follow me on YouTube. I've got videos all over the place on my YouTube channel at Amy Cole. Please follow me on Periscope. It's at Amy Cole Live. You can follow me on Twitter, Amy's Youth Remedy, or go to my Facebook business page, Fountain of Youthful Stuff. Anyhow, this is all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've gotten something out of this. And like I said, if you want to pick my brain, please comment below or private PM me. I look forward to connecting with you and helping you find that right fit for you. Bye-bye for now.